Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be going in with our Benefit Pore Professional Primer. This is a great primer to use if you have huge pores like me. This is a primer that you need in your makeup collection, okay ladies? So if you never had tried it before, go and get you one or some like I do. Okay, so just don't forget, okay, this is great. It makes your foundation look so seamless. So after rubbing in that primer, I'm going to go in with my Tarte's Pro Remix palette, and I'm using that shade Spin on my eyes. And then I'm using tapping motion with that shade Sway because I noticed that it applies better while using that tapping motion. So I just applied it over the shade Spin. Now with a Morphe brush, I'm using the shade Ink on the outer third of my lid, and I'm just tapping that in on the corners of my eye. So after doing so, I use a small fluffy brush to make sure that everything is softened and there's no harsh lines. So after blending that in, I'm using my NYX liner, black liner, to try to create a wing. Whenever I'm creating a wing, I take so long to create a wing, but I try to perfect it as best as I can because I try to do everything with as much perfection as possible. So please bear with me as I try to perfect these wings, okay? Now I'm going in with my mascara to prep my eyes for my falsies so that we could have a wonderful blend with our real lashes and our falsies. Now after prepping my lashes, I'm going to go in with the Lily lashes in the style Light Mink. Okay, I was so excited in trying these lashes. I'm not really a dramatic lash type of girl, but I know definitely look at them, so beautiful. Oh, they're so flirty. I think that's why I bought them, because I'm flirty. But anyway, enough of that. I'm gonna go in with the dual glue and to apply my lashes. I'm looking to see if to make sure that I have the right lash for the right eye, because you know that by the longest part and the shortest part. So you know the longest part of your lashes go on towards the outer part of your eyes, and the shortest part go towards the inner part of your eyes. Okay, ladies? Just remember that. Okay, so after finishing with our eyes, I'm going in with a Becca Sandalwood foundation. This is one of my favorite parts in makeup, so I just like pump that on my face. I haven't used this foundation in such a long time, so I went back to it because I'm a few shades darker because it's the summertime. So now I'm going in with a Real Technique fluffy brush, small brush, and just like pressing that foundation into the skin. Remember, you don't want to be wiping your foundation. You want to make sure that you're pressing it in so you could have a seamless blend. And whenever I use a brush to do whatever liquid application on my face, I always use a sponge, a beauty blender, to press that foundation or that product in, that liquid product in. So you'll see after I finish using my brush, I'll be going in with my beauty blender to press that product in so I could get a nice seamless finish. So now I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I'm using the shade Warm Sand, and I'm using that under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, a little bit under my chin, to make sure that we highlight those areas. But I really love this concealer because I went through so many concealers, but Too Faced can never steer you wrong anyways. This concealer is so, it blends and put on so good, so good. So you need to try the Too Faced concealer as well. You see, ladies, I'm putting you on, all right? So when I apply my concealer, I use the Real Technique brush and stipple that into my skin, and I use that small beauty blender to make sure I get the crease under my eyes and under my nose where the brush didn't get. So I went in with my Kat Von D translucent powder. That's a little travel size, but I really love this powder. Like, it goes on so light and very nice. I really like it. But I had to switch over to the sponge because when I was using the brush, I had so much fallout. The thing just dropping. I'm like, these products are so expensive. We have nothing to waste, okay? So I had to go use the sponge. And anyways, the sponge to me applies powders way better than a brush, because you want to save product. Okay, you want to save this product because they are too expensive. You heard it from me. So I'm just putting that powder everywhere that I conceal, because you want to make sure that it's set. Now I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty matchstick in the shade Espresso to contour my face so we could get that natural shade back into our face. Now I'm going to be using my buffing brush to buff that product out. Make sure that we're blending it out really properly, because we don't want any abrupt nothing on our face, okay? But just give it time. You probably see, oh, that's too harsh on the sides, but wait, okay? I'm going in with my milk powder, and I'm using that milk powder to kind of brush away that translucent powder, so I don't have too much of that white cast. This is a blur and set powder. It's really nice, so I always like using it to brush away that translucent powder. Now that is my Too Faced. No, that was my Too Faced bronzer that I'm using on my cheeks to kind of bronze up my face, because I wasn't gonna go in with no blush today. I'm a blush girl, but I'm like, let me use the bronzer. So I went in with my Maybelline Fit Me to kind of set that contour with a matchstick that I use to set that contour. Because whenever you use a cream contour or anything creamy, you always want to set it with powder. So that was the powder that I used to set that contour. Now I'm going in with my Becca highlighter to kind of highlight up my face. I was like, and then when I put it on, I'm like, I should have put this on when I finish spraying my face with my setting spray, but I'm like, whatever. Now I'm gonna use that mascara and do my bottom lashes so it could have a little pop. And I'm now going in with my NYX brown pencil liner on my lips so we could have a nice soft natural look. So now I'm going to go in with my MAC Fix Plus and spray my face. You see all that spray I'm spraying on my face? Oh my, sometimes I'm just too much. Look at me. So now this is a finished look, guys. If you like this video, please don't forget to also like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.